Check, check, check. All right. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining me. And let's just go in here really quick, make sure that we are live. And I appreciate your joining me. Of course, just let me know if you have any comments or anything, to just go ahead and put those in the chat box, and I will keep an eye on that. Let me just move this over so I can see those things. And what we're going to do today is build what I call a bonus funnel for affiliate marketing. And so, like, the way these work is, basically here, I'll show it on screen here in just a second, but the way it works, it's a very simple funnel that is designed to just capture leads when you're promoting an affiliate product. So a couple of things you should know about these. I mean, obviously, one of the most important things you can do is build your email list. That can be really hard to do as an affiliate, as you probably know, because most of the time you're just sending traffic to whatever thing you're promoting, right? And so, while that's fine, like you can make commissions and stuff that way, it's kind of like one and done traffic, right? Those people go away, and become leads for whatever product you're promoting, but they don't really become your lead. And so that's not ideal. So that's where this bonus funnel comes in, is instead of creating, just a bonus and then, having that sort of be there for your customers when they buy something and they pick it up in Warrior Plus, what we're going to do is basically, from a video, from a blog post, whatever, send them to this funnel first as the first step, and then they have to opt in, before they go and buy the product, right? So first you can still cookie them that way, but then you get the lead, so even if they end up not buying the product, you can still promote stuff to them later on via email and build a relationship and stuff. And then thirdly, it just makes it a lot easier in case you're using a system like an affiliate program where you can't put a thank you, you can't add your bonus to the download page. It just makes it easier for you to be able to follow up with those folks and get the bonus to them. They can just email you, or you can send them to a web page or that kind of thing. So a couple of benefits to it, but the main one being that you capture a lead. So now, in some ways you can easily adjust this to just be an affiliate bridge page type funnel, which is where you do something, some sort of advertising, and people just come to the front page and then opt in, and then on the thank you page you send them to the affiliate program. That can work, can work that way too. It's kind of the same thing. So hopefully this is all making sense. Why don't we shift over here, and I will show my screen here. So let me just move that up. Let's transition. So this is an example. This is an example funnel. This is the front page where somebody's going to opt in. Let's just draw it on the whiteboard though, really quick here, so that we can kind of map out what we're trying to do. So, we'll call this our bonus funnel, right? And the idea is, whether it's from Facebook or your YouTube channel, or YouTube ads, or from your website, whatever, basically the traffic comes in from these places, right? So this is traffic. It's really, customers, right? Prospects. But then they're going to come to this, what we're going to call the bonus funnel. And so this is where we want them to opt in, right? And then from here, they go right to the affiliate product. Okay, but now they've also joined your email list. Right, so on our opt-in bonus funnel page, all we're going to do is basically sort of offer up, so this can just be like a squeeze page, which is kind of what we were just looking at a second ago. But our bonus funnel is going to be a little different because it's going to spell out the bonuses and how to get them, right? So we're promoting a product, but on this kind of page on a bonus funnel, we're gonna just outline what the bonus is. It's kind of like a blog post in some ways with a gateway to get to the affiliate product, right? So you're talking about the bonus, you're talking about the product that you're promoting, okay? And then you're just basically telling them to get this, do this. And to, that thing that you want them to do is sign up, right? So that's kind of what happens. From here they go to the affiliate product, they become a customer, of theirs if they buy, but you've also captured them as a lead, so now you can follow up over time, right? So that's all we're doing. It's really simple. This is just a simple page, but it works out really well as a way to capture those leads. Now, of course, in the end, you're going to get less traffic, right? All these people, if you were just sending them straight to the affiliate offer, well, ultimately that may result in more hits, more traffic going straight to the affiliate product, which may increase your chances of getting paid a commission, but you don't get to know who that customer is, you don't get to follow up with them. And frankly, this in the end, if you go straight over from your traffic straight to the affiliate product, the tendency is for the refunds to be higher, right? Because there's kind of less of a warm up in between. You want to kind of you want to add value here. Part of the way you're adding value is just by giving a bonus, but part of the way is just by adding your 2 cents as to your opinion of why this affiliate product might be a good fit for somebody and who it's a good fit for. Tackling some of the things that may not be covered in the sales page for the product over here. But also, the reason this is great, bringing people to this is because when you're doing advertising in particular, but even just organic traffic, these giants that own all the traffic, like Facebook, YouTube, Google, they prefer when, especially from an advertising standpoint, they don't really like it when you send directly to an affiliate product. Like that's a good way to get banned from those advertising platforms. And so what you want is to just kind of have this go-between, this go-between page where, this is your own domain. It does, honestly, this could be like a Blogger or WordPress.com or Wix page too. I mean, it doesn't have to be a domain you own. The ideal is though that you want to be able to set up an opt-in form so you can capture your email addresses and send them to your email list. So it doesn't really matter if it's WordPress.com or a Blogger or your own website. It's ideal if it's your website, I think. But all right, so that's kind of the roadmap here that we're looking at. So let's go into the traffic builder here. Doesn't look like I have any questions as of yet. So, all right. So let's flip over to, now what I'm using to build these pages is a platform called Builderall. And, they're just a funnel builder, website builder system that basically is one of those deals where the hosting is included, the email autoresponder setup is included, which is unique. Most of the time, with the traditional website setup, you're kind of installing WordPress on your hosting, and then you're going and paying ActiveCampaign or GetResponse or somebody else separately for your email follow-up. And then you may even have a separate something like ClickFunnels, depending on your budget, to build funnels. There's specialized tools, and Builderall basically takes each of those, treats them as separate tools, but kind of puts them all on the same platform for you. And so you can, what you're seeing on the screen now is basically just my Office dashboard, right? And so you can even build WordPress sites through Builderall on your hosting, because it really is just kind of like a hosting platform, but then they also offer, these other features, and it's just integrated. So that's what I'm using. I've got a link down below, which is a affiliate link. Basically gives you $1 trial to check out Builderall and use it if you want to follow along in these examples. And what I'm going to do is, after we build this, I'll actually save this funnel, and then you can just import it right into your Builderall. But alternatively, it doesn't matter if you use Builderall or not. You can build this same thing using ClickFunnels, using WordPress, and any of the other funnel building softwares. The important thing is kind of the structure and what we build here, not what we build it with. So what I'm going to do is jump in here to this Cheetah website builder, and I'm actually, I'm fairly new to Builderall as well, so I don't have, as you go through here, you're not going to see tons and tons of funnels I've created in here. I'm a ClickFunnels user, and I'm kind of getting familiar with Builderall now, because I like the fact that all these different tools are available, and it's pretty slick. So what we're going to do is just click on Create a New Site, right? So same thing, if you're in WordPress, you're just creating a new page. I wouldn't do this as a post. This would be a new page. And if you're in ClickFunnels, then you're just creating a new funnel, right? So once you've created that, you can just go in and click Edit, right? And you can see kind of how it works here. It's, you've got these different pages. You can just keep adding stuff on. I already clicked all this, before the video, and so we'll open that up. Kind of builds all this page for you in the background. So one of the things about Builderall is they already have a lot of templates done for you. All right, so here we go. Now this is more of a form, so this isn't the right one that I clicked. But we could just use it anyway. We'll just pretend we started with a blank slate. And okay, so what we can do, we can just delete the logo there. You could put a logo there though, if you want to put that. But what we're going to do is we'll keep this form, and what we're going to do, so today let's just pretend we're promoting a product that is in ClickBank that is like a self-help, right? So I'll keep this somewhat generic so you can promote different products. The point of this will be whatever product you're doing, you want to sort of relate the bonus that you're giving away to the product. And it happens in this case that I have like a affirmations type bonus product that I'll give away, which is just a PLR product that I've picked up, and that's what we'll be giving away. So we create the bonus funnel. Now all it is really a page, right? Now you can see with their example here, the key is the headline. So why don't we just go over to ClickBank here, get logged in, go to the marketplace, and we'll find agree to these terms and conditions. I don't promote a ton of ClickBank products anymore, so apparently I need to open that. Okay. All right, so we're going to go to the marketplace here. All right, let's do this Panic Away product. All right, so what we're going to do is look at their affiliate page. Okay, and we're going to go to their sale page. I'll do a different, video on picking affiliate products. For now, we're just going to kind of, pick something just for our example, because the point of this video is just making the bonus affiliate funnel. So what I'm going to do is check out this sales page, and I'm just going to look at these headlines because I want my funnel page to be the same, right? So a lot of times you can just kind of copy the page. Here's our affiliate tools for the Panic Away product. Okay. They have an ebook, they have some content articles. All right, so what I'm going to do though, I like this headline right here. Do you suffer from anxiety or panic attacks? Okay. That looks pretty good, and it's a free offer, so this will be pretty good. So now what we're going to do here is, instead of just sending people straight to this page and hoping to make a commission, we're going to make them stop first on our page with our bonus funnel, and we're just going to prop this up a little bit. Talk about some of the reasons why this might be a good product and who it might be a good fit for. Then we're going to give away a bonus. Right, and we're going to tell people how to get it. So that's going to be our bonus funnel. And then what they do is they have to sign up before they can come to this page. Right, so I'm just going to copy this. Okay, we're going to come back over here to close that. Come back over here to our funnel page. All right, so if I just kind of double click in here, overwrite the text. And now there's things you can do to make this a little better, right? Better looking, like I think I would probably make all of these caps. That's just the way we do it in this industry for titles. So let's just do that. I could just skip over this stuff, but I might as well just show you what I actually do, because then I can actually use this funnel and give it a shot. Okay, so we've still got a little extra room there. I can actually make the font just a bit bigger. Maybe even just a bit bigger. Okay, because I might as well fill up this space. Okay, so we want this ad to be congruent with the product, which it is, right? The title's congruent. We're going to, kind of match some of the colors and styles of what they're talking about and bullet points and stuff like that. And then what I would also say is you want to actually keep that congruent with your ads. So, you start with the product, okay? In this case, we're talking about panic attacks. We're going to make sure our bonus page is congruent with the affiliate product, and then you also want to make sure when you're, whatever traffic source you're using, whether it's advertising or writing blog posts or whatever, that your message there is congruent as well, right? So when I say congruent, that just means keep the headlines consistent, keep the look and feel consistent. Because ultimately, what you want is when your prospect lands on this product sales page, you want them to feel like they haven't skipped a beat, like they're still exactly on the same train of thought, same path as they were when they saw your advertisement, so that they're still going to be interested and want to buy, right? So that's all good. Now you can see what's happening on this guy's page. He's got a no thanks pass take me to the site, so this will actually be the sales page. What they've got here though is just a simple freebie giveaway, so he's actually just going to get the lead and then send them to the sales page. So he's doing the same thing, which is funny because it's kind of a random product. So in the end, your person may actually be going through 2 opt-in processes. That's okay. They've got a decent ClickBank product here, so they've probably got a really good follow-up system for converting their leads into sales, which is great. Don't be afraid of that. You might think, 2 opt-ins, nobody's going to do that. You'd be surprised. If this is an issue, this is a burning problem that people have, right? And when they're ready to get rid of it, and they see your ad or your blog post, and they start coming through your little funnel here, they're kind of on a slide. They're going and they want to continue. So don't worry about the fact that he's asking for an opt-in and you're asking for an opt-in. It's not a problem. All right, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to go actually ahead here to the sale page. Okay.
Hi, my name is Brian McDonough.
All right, so why do these things fail? So I'm just kind of reading through here. All right, so kind of the basic thing that they're talking about is that folks get caught in a loop where panic is causing physical problems, right, and mental problems, and they're kind of getting stuck. So we can leverage that as language here. We can make something up. So what do we have as a title? Do you suffer from anxiety or panic attacks while shopping, driving, or at work? All right, so let's see these. The anxiety and panic attacks may be a result of I don't really know, I'm just kind of making this up. Once it begins, it can be difficult to stop. And it affects your whole life. There is a new solution. Let's see what would be bad here, what's good and what's not. There is a solution. is not medical. So, yeah, these are things you have to kind of work through as you probably spend more time learning about the offer if you're going to do this the best way. It's not medical and can be done from your own home. Learn more below. Okay. So we'll just kind of keep them, okay, do you suffer from this? Just sort of rub into the problem a little bit. And then introduce the fact that there might be a solution, right? So now what we can do, I'm just going to expand this, and we should probably add in a little more text here. You could even add a video, if you were into making a video. All right, so I guess the text was up at the top, wasn't it? Now let's go back over here and see if we can okay, so I was looking for some testimonials that we might want to add. Okay, so what we should do here is copy this because this is good info, right? This is a good lead in. All right, so now we're just going to add some more text. Get that done. Okay. All right, so maybe what we'll do, let's just, well, there's a couple of quirky things. They're not quite like ClickFunnels, so they're different in different ways. Like what's nice in here is that you can just kind of move stuff around and like it's very flexible. The thing I'm not used to though, you can't do that in ClickFunnels. Like it's very different in that way, and like not quite as customizable on colors and stuff, especially when you use some of the pre-made templates. But this process of dragging text boxes in and having those add into the sections, that part is a little different. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just kind of expand on this, right? And go that way. Maybe if we just get rid of this. You get to see all the warts here, right? Okay, that looks a little better. Now, I know how you feel. So we're going to make that into a heading. Okay. That's fine. And then we want these to be like bullet points. Which we may want to do separately, right? Bear with me here, just looking for the list thing. Okay. Not quite what I was looking for. Probably works in some way, but let's just delete those. What we can do is right. You don't have to get too complicated here. You know, I know it may not be exactly as good looking as I was originally hoping, because I'm struggling a little bit with how to use a couple of these tools. But at the end of the day, maybe you struggle with these things too, and the point is to be able to just go ahead and get it live, because if it's sitting in here and it's not live, it's sitting on your hard drive, then you know you definitely don't have a chance of earning those commissions. And at the end of the day, people are pretty forgiving about how these web pages look. It's got more to do with what they say and how it helps them. All right, so now one thing I'm going to do before I forget here is just fill out some of this form stuff. Now, fill out the form below. Fill out the form below to find out how okay, we'll just delete the rest of that stuff. And get our special bonus. The affirmations bonus. Okay. Now, that's fine. This image needs to be switched out, so let's do that. So I already preloaded this image, if you hadn't noticed. All right, so we can do that. I'm just gonna make that maybe a little bit bigger. Anti-anxiety. Anxiety video bonus. Okay. Cool. It's interesting. I was giving away this bonus and then I ended up with a panic and anxiety product as well. Okay. That works out pretty well. Now you can see I can kind of move these around and they show those green lines. It shows how to align everything. You can do that. It doesn't have to be a Picasso here, you know, it's just gotta work. All right, so we've got our items here and let's just continue on down. Now I guess we may be able to add some more text here. Elements, return, we've already got our form. Don't forget to hook your form up to your email autoresponder. All right, so Yeah, I do want to add a timer to this as well because, the idea here is that the bonus will expire. So the whole reason that somebody's going to sign up here on their way to this ClickBank product or whatever you're promoting is the bonus, right? I mean, you don't even have to have a bonus. Like, honestly, it helps and, it will improve the number of people who sign up and actually follow through because sometimes the bonus, just adds enough that it really kind of throws someone over the top in terms of making the decision to go forward. But you don't have to have that. Like if you don't have a bonus to offer, then you can stick with a very simple page here. In that case, it wouldn't be a bonus funnel. It would just be a bridge funnel is what those are called, where basically you bring someone from your ad over here to the bridge funnel, and all you're doing is, like I just did, saying, hey, is this your issue? Sign up to find out more, and then you send them to the product. That's a bridge funnel. That's the simplest thing to do. So you can certainly do that, right? We're just adding a little extra here because when you offer a bonus, well, it works. There's a reason a lot of people offer bonuses in the affiliate marketing world, and it's because it works. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add some text. Okay, so we'll come back to the timer. Boy, I guess I just don't understand how best to use these text things. Maybe I need another element. A panel, I guess they call it. Okay, so we know how they feel. There is a solution, right? So panic away program. Okay. And that's not spelled. I don't quite want to introduce it. I don't want to make this a sales page because the main thing I want them to do here is opt in. So that's why we created this anti-anxiety program. That's why we created this anti-anxiety program. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, can you just add an image element in here without screwing everything up? Let's do it. Now we're just going to introduce the bonus. There it is. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Like one of the things I like about Builderall is how easy it is to sort of move this stuff around because you don't always want this in the middle, right? And that's one of the things that's a little hard in ClickFunnels is whether you're using one of their templates or you kind of create a custom one. And then I run into this with WordPress some too with their newer block system. It can be hard to just have the flexibility to put an image where you really want it or text where you really want it on the page. Builderall's, as you can see, I can just, if I want to put it right there, I can. That seems like it would be a bad idea. All right, so now we've gotten behind the layer. There we go. All right. If you don't understand what layers are, it's just, all these pages and things are kind of like pages on top of each other. And you've got to tell it in this layer thing which page you want to be on top. All right, so now we know if I click edit on that, I can change my image. That just pops up over here in general settings, change. Let's choose that. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Now, can make this panel a little bigger. Give ourselves some space here. Okay, that looks good. Now another thing we can do is change the background color of this so that it's white, because we want it to be all consistent there. So I'm just going to click here. We can just click up in the corner, make that white. Right. All right, not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's go back up here and add some text. So what I think we'll do, as we're walking through this, is we created the anti-anxiety program, and we want to give you the ebook free. Okay, so that's kind of what we'll do here. And on the next page, on the thank you page after they sign up, we'll give them the ebook, and then we'll point them to this product on the thank you page, right? So that ends up being a little more of a traditional just pass-through funnel. Which works out in this case. All right, so let's get some text on here. Now this should have some room. So you try to make this all about the same. Nice big font. We are giving away our capitalize that since it's our product, anxiety formula ebook free to get feedback. I'd like to change the spacing here. Anyway. Okay. We'll keep this page somewhat short because our sign up form is up above, and we don't really need to put 2 on one page, so. Scroll up and enter your email address to secure your copy now. Okay, so not the best copy ever, not even good copy, really. The point is there, right? And you see what we're doing here. So we're going to give something away. Traditional squeeze page type stuff here, right? Just going to change the background color to white here too. Can. There we go. All right. Okay, and then maybe we want to add a timer in here just to add a little bit of scarcity. Those are at the bottom. Okay, that's fine. Offer ends soon. Okay. Now, countdown. 0 days, 11 hours, that's fine. Okay, perfect. So when people come to this page, they're just going to see a timer. Let's click save and just make sure that's all saved. Okay, we don't need to publish quite yet. All right, so there's our bonus squeeze page. So this is kind of a reverse bonus process, right? And we're doing it as a way to get their sign up and give them something before they go to the affiliate product that we're promoting. Okay, so now let's do this. We just need to hook up our email. Now, this is another thing that's nice, is since Builderall has the mailing email autoresponder built in, and it's a pretty nice one. I don't have to actually wire this up through an API through, another third-party thing. So, let's see. These are those info, and then the gear here is where we set the list. Okay, so I'm going to put them in my general marketing list. Maybe an email. Okay, these are different lists that I have, so I'm going to put them in the general. You can also create a new list there too, so that's cool. All right, so in that list basically just asks for emails, so it automatically updates for me. So let's save that, because now what we need to do is hop over to our thank you page. Okay. Let's exit out of here. We did just save, so I think we're all good there. Okay, so now we're going to create a new page. Thanks. Anxiety. Thank you. Now you can, as you get more sophisticated, I'll do this in the future. As you can see, I've still got some stuff to learn in Builderall here, but we're in this Cheetah website builder. There's also a funnel builder, which just uses this Cheetah thing. Like, you still use the same area I am to design and create the pages, but the funnel area allows you to sort of like create pages and drag and drop them as connections so that you have sort of an automatic way to connect all the pages. It's visual and it's really nice, but I have to admit I'm just not comfortable using it yet. So see, it says add a panel to start. So this is where you are if you start with a very blank thing. And all right, let's look at these thank yous. Business, coach. They have all these pre-made 3-step thank yous. So let's just go with, yeah, let's go with this guy. Okay, so congratulations. I like to say instead of congratulations, I like to say it worked. Okay, so we are, your ebook is on its way. Now what we do, so we close that loop a little bit, but we don't want to close the whole loop on the whole conversation, if that makes sense. So we're going to be sending them the ebook, but for now what we want, since we've got their attention, is to say, basically direct their attention to the affiliate product that we're promoting. So let's see what would be good. Okay, so what we're going to do here is kind of copy a headline like that to put in here. Kind of undo that and see if I can paste. There we go. Okay. Break the cycle of fear with a tool that will allow you. The cycle of fear with a tool that will allow you to never fear another panic attack. Never fear another panic attack. And you know what? I'm just going to put a launch this if you want to break the cycle of fear with a tool. Yeah, okay. So we can even keep this thumbnail, it doesn't really matter, because what we're going to do is basically link this, we're just going to keep this kind of as an image, and then instead of yeah, so this is a video placeholder. I think instead of that, what we want is an image that's going to look like a video. so that people click it, but then they'll basically be taken to the affiliate product that we're promoting. That only makes sense if you have a video on the sales page though. So let's go back up here. Yeah, we do. Okay. Cool. So maybe what we'll do is,
These are off the panic away from ground. If you're watching,
okay, that looks like a pretty good image. So what I'm going to do is actually just take a screenshot of that. And then we'll make that our image. Paste that in here. Let's see, do we have any good? Undo that, we want it to be filled. I'm just using, tools here. You can do this in Canva or others as well. Just kind of put that there, and let's make it red. Okay. Then we'll save it. Make it a JPEG. Okay. So now we can go back here, back over here, grab an image, HI. Okay, make it nice and big. Now we know we just hit the edit button on these and go into general, change image. Select. There it is. Okay. There we go. Now, we do want to link it to our affiliate product. So then what we would do is, here's our product that we're looking at, right? Panic Away. We would just say we want to promote it. Get our hop link. Copy that. Now we're going to link here to this URL. Cool. Move that up a bit. All right. Now, here is where yeah, and in fact we can actually just delete that stuff because we could if we wanted actually, put a link to download our ebook in here. So you might want to put that ebook, save it somewhere like on Dropbox or Google Drive so that you can link to it and then they can download it here. We don't want that to be kind of the first thing they do. We want them to think about just going right to the affiliate offer from here. So now we've got them on our list as well. So, the other thing we're going to be able to do is write emails to every subscriber, and what I would say in the first week is, let's go back over and create a new whiteboard here. So if we, let me get this a little closer, email, follow up, let's just give you a plan for that because that's a key part here. Most people aren't going to buy, that's why you want to follow up. Only maybe 20% of all the people who you get to click through to review that affiliate product, maybe a few percent will buy, most won't. But a lot will be interested. And the reason they don't buy is because it's a bad time, they're watching on the train and now they've gotten to where they're going. Or maybe they're just not sure, but they're kind of interested. And all it would take is a few follow-ups to get them to kind of pull the trigger and buy the product. That's where most, product sellers and affiliate marketing folks fail, though, and that's why it's so nice to get their email address in this process, is because there's little follow-up. It's kind of like if you're always relying on those couple of percent of people who actually buy, to make your income, then you're missing out on, maybe 20 or 30% of other people who were close to buying, but they just weren't ready for whatever reason. And that's where a few emails can easily get them back. And so with a funnel like this, we've got our anxiety product, right? So, the first thing you're going to do is a welcome email plus ebook, right? So we want to deliver it to them not just on the page, but in the email. And usually that's a good idea because you really want them, even with this, only, if you're lucky, 50% of the people who sign up will actually go and get the ebook. It's so funny how that works, but don't worry about it. It's not you. It's just how the world is. But you want to send them that ebook a couple of times, right? Don't forget, here's the ebook. Here's the ebook, and anxiety, isn't going to go away on its own. So you're just kind of reminding them. And what you can do, they often have resources on these product pages, right? So if we go back over here to ClickBank, you saw I opened their affiliate resources page. Look at this. They've got a starter kit, and articles and stuff. You can take some of this content to use to create emails. And so, I would send, so just going back to our whiteboard, but anyway, you've got tools to leverage there. For 7 to 10 days, follow up on this topic, right? And use the resources you get from the product vendor who that we just saw from ClickFunnels. During this 7 to 10 days, you definitely want to send 6 to 10 emails. And this is where you can bring up things like, you just want to approach it from different angles. So that's all stuff that's in the packets usually in those ClickBank offers. And then after that 6 to 10 days, they probably don't want this anymore. And a few of these people will continue to open your emails if you send them to them. So what I would say here is don't give up, right? You can start on a different product. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, you can see that they've got an anxiety problem here. There's different flavors of that. And, there's other products out there. You can even make your own product. Whatever. You can build a relationship here, though, and keep sending them emails. And over time, they may come back to that anxiety, maybe after, maybe after 6 weeks of other stuff, maybe now you're only sending like an email or two a week. But then you kind of come back and just put them back into this sort of sequence, talking about anxiety because, hey, why not? They're your subscriber now. So that's kind of where I would go with that. Now, as far as Builderall is concerned, we've got our page, so let's save that. And now all we have to do is we can say, okay, that's fine, let's publish this, right? And so now you've got pages on the web. All right, so here's the beginning of our funnel. And I like this, it's kind of an above the fold thing. Looks pretty good. If I shrink this down to mobile, looks pretty good. Right, we could add a logo up top if we wanted, but if they scroll down, then yeah, we've got a little empathy in what we're doing. And if they're the kind of folks who've scrolled down, then now we've added some urgency to this thing, right? If this doesn't get them right away and they scroll, great. Now there's some urgency to getting this. So, okay, they sign up, right? So we can put an email in. All right, so this is why we check it. We definitely need to make sure we go from the email form to our thank you page. So that's an edit we need to make here on the form. Make sure you always check out your funnels. So we'll get that done. I think this live broadcast is crushing my internet right now. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to see that part. Why don't I go over here and we'll kind of close things up here. So I hope that was helpful. You kind of see where we're going with it. The main point is just create a in-between page so that whatever promotional activities you're doing lead to this page that you've created, which is a great idea for you for capturing leads, which is huge for your business. But it's also like the thing you have to do if you're promoting through like paid advertising. So it's a good idea. And even if you're just doing like social posting and stuff like that, Facebook, Twitter, a lot of those platforms really don't, like you're never going to get the sort of reach that you could if you're direct linking to affiliate products, even if you're not doing paid advertising, because their algorithms are set up to avoid that, because it's just a bad user experience from their perspective. They don't like people linking out, and they especially don't like ClickBank products and stuff like that. Not because they're bad, but just because the tendency tends to be people around the world can promote those really without any filters. And so, tens of thousands of people make all sorts of wingding, offers on social media to get people to click through to those affiliate programs. And so they just kind of got a bad rap. And, so that's why you want to send people to an in-between page. Now, you saw I built this all in Builderall, and it wasn't bad. I've been using this now for 4 days or something. And, there's definitely some things I still have to learn. And I haven't been through many of the trainings. I just kind of wing this but I wanted to show you. If it looks good to you, I'm happy to answer any questions. Just leave them in the comments. There's a link to it below. And like I said, you can do this in any funnel builder. So that's all good. Why don't I wrap up there? Let's just flip over and make sure there aren't any questions. No? Well, all right, we'll see you in the next one. We'll do this again, okay? All right.